And now Dr. Abbott from Washburn has a presentation he would like to make to a very special student.
All right, my name is Michael Abbott. I'm the Director of Brass Studies and Professor of Trumpet at Washburn University. I'd first like to thank this wonderful band and Steve Holloman and Sal and Jennifer for having me come and be a part 2 years in a row of this wonderful concert that they do for both the students and the community here. So thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for picking up my music when the wind blows it off. That's very nice. Also, we're not quite done with the gifts here. If I could have Jasper Shrake come up. I've known Jasper for about 3 or 4 years. 3? Okay, he's been taking lessons with me. He contacted me about 3 years ago, I guess sophomore, freshman-ish, and started doing lessons. And I found him to be a very wonderful, wonderful young man. He works very hard. He has a fantastic attitude. He has a lot of enthusiasm for what he does. And so it delighted me when I got a telephone call about 2 months ago from the Children's Wish Foundation. And they said, hey, Jasper Shrake is eligible. Can we do something for him? And so I said, absolutely, we can do something for him. And they said, you know, what can we do? And they said, you know, what's his wish? And I said, well, you know, Jasper's a trumpet player. He's done really well at it. He was first chair All-State this year in the state of Kansas. So I said, you know, we could get him some tools for his trade that would come in really handy. I said he really, really, really needs a C trumpet going to college. That's something that's going to really, really help him out. And they asked me how much, and I told them, and they kind of said, okay, we can do that. And so I thought, wonderful, wonderful. And I said, oh yeah, and if he has a C trumpet, he needs a case that'll hold both his B flat and his C trumpet. And they asked me how much that costs, and I told them, okay. And then I said, and really, he also needs a piccolo trumpet. And they asked me how much that costs, and I told them, and there was silence on the phone. And they finally said, we can do that too. So I am pleased, pleased, pleased to present you with your Children's Wish from Children's Wish here. Steve and Sal, bring that over here. So I'd like to thank a couple people. I'd like to thank Jasper's mom and dad who contacted me and helped with the organization. I'd like to thank Linda Blink at Children's Wish. I'd like to thank Children's Wish in general. Wonderful, wonderful nonprofit organization. They've done a wonderful job. They were right on board from the very beginning and said, tell us what to do, and we can do it. I'd like to thank Steve Holloman so much for helping make this possible as well and setting stuff up. And I'd like to thank Dylan Music, Schilke Trumpet Manufacturers in Chicago, Illinois, and Bach Trumpet Manufacturers in Elkhart, Indiana. So thank you guys so much, and I'm going to turn it back over to Steve here.